the drought. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dish now to Middleton. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Lynn. He kicks to 4. Here's Covington. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 5. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now. One of the problems for the Pistons last year was they seemed to collapse late in games. And just found a lot of opportunities that went awry due to poor performances in the fourth quarter.
Chris Middleton is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Marshall in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. The Hawks trail by 5. Lynn kicks to 4. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Foy's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hawks.
You talk about the Pistons letting games go late. They were one of the worst teams in the fourth quarter in both defense and scoring.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Middleton. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Thinking again about Detroit Clark, it would have been fatigue or just careless basketball that did him in late, but they really did just run out of steam, it seemed like, every game.
Well, it shows that you can play well for 3 quarters, even great at times for 3 quarters, 36, 38, 40 minutes, but you and I always talk about it's a 48-minute game, and you've got to run through the finish line, not to it.
And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Detroit making a switch. Hickson's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Duncan's checked in. Detroit leading by 4. And Marshall kicks to Middleton. Looking for Bass. He gets it there. Pass to Marshall. Pass inside. Covered by Duncan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Brandon Bass now in his 10th season out of LSU. Pick and pop, power forward. That mid-range shot is a strength of his game, and he's really improved defensively the last couple of years as well.
Detroit making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kubas checked in for Steven Adams. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Teague in for Jeremy Lin. And Voigt kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. The Hawks working the ball around. And that one's good.
And Bass is much more of an offensive-minded big man. At 6'8", he's not a big-time defender or rebounder. His job really is to space the floor and put points on the board.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And Brandon Bass earning the nickname No Pass Bass. Steve, more career turnovers than assists.
Yeah, but that's his role, Kevin. You know, when he's open, knock it down. And what I like about Bass is that he has improved his defense considerably. The last couple of years with Doc Rivers in Boston, that was something that Doc really emphasized.
So for the Pistons, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Bass. Taylor comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Lowry in for Marshall. And a change for the Hawks. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Randy Ford. Here's Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Hibbert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Kid Gilchrist dishes to T. Kicks it to Kufis. And stolen by Hibbert. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing rugby. He said it was, quote, a combination of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you. Lowry passes to Taylor. Inside to Hibbert. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. Lowry kicks to Taylor. Back to Lowry. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Nice numbers from Lowry.
13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Lynn's shot is off.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Lowry dishes to Caldwell Pope. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Outside Teague. Lynn kicks to Duncan. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And it's 6 points for Tim Duncan. Pistons leading by 7. Teague against Lowry. He dishes it to Taylor. Lowry passes to Hibbert. Shot clock at 5. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
Lowry. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's continuous. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jared Dudley's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Dudley dishes to T. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hickson. Oh!
Are you kidding me? Power punch right there. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Hibbert. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, if any team had the opportunity or the excuse to pack it in and call it a year was the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they lost their star player for the season, but still found a way to fight through and make it into the playoffs in a very tough division.
Bradley's checked in for the Pistons. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Hawks. Robert Covington comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Duncan with his screen on Lowry. Pass to Covington. Back to Teague. 4 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Taylor. Bradley sends the pick for Lowry. He feeds it to Middleton. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. And realistically, guys, the Hawks never were going to do anything in the East, as the Pacers and Heat were the class of the conference. But, Steve, they established a winning environment in a year when they really could just glide it on by.
Yeah, and they gave Indiana all they could handle in that first round, too, Kevin. I think it's important to establish the style of play, which Mike Budenholzer did, and now you build off that, and you continue to grow as an organization.
Lowry kicks to Bradley. Hickson is screen on Dudley. Bradley. The layup missed.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that.
Oh, look out. Whoa. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Duncan. Back to Teague. Here's Covington. His 3-pointers off the mark.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Teague kicks to Covington. From past the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Duncan, the pass to Dudley. Teague dishes to Dudley. Teague with a clean look. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Tortoise-like? Wow, Clark. Yeah, they're putting it together, but still trailing. Their offense is finally getting some traction.
Outside Lowry. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Hawks trail by 4. Teague kicks to Dudley. Right side. It's tipped. In low to Duncan. Outside Teague. Clock is at 3. Here's Dudley. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Pistons have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. First free throw is good.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Atlanta. Jeremy Lin comes in for Teague.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
A different look here for Detroit. Andre Drummond's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for J.J. Hickson. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Lynn's shot is off.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Bradley, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Here's Covington. And once again off the mark by